How are you?
I'm okay. Thank you for coming down to meet me.
Sure. So how can I help?
A couple of questions.
No problem.
You may have heard some activity last night.
Yeah?
Human Rights Watch have criticized this wave of violence as reprisals for the execution of your employees. What is your position on this?
Well, we support the government's efforts to restore order in the region.
So you approve
And
of
we also
violence
have
being
confidence
used
that the
against
government will want to
legitimate and
investigate
peaceful-
any excesses that have
Did
been
you know that
reported.
Kemi Toledo was arrested in one of those raids?
No, I didn't.
His party offices were ransacked. His female staff were beaten, and he is now in jail.
Well, as I've just said, we have confidence that the government will want to investigate any abuse of power.
So you have no opinion on Toboro's incarceration?
We do not, and we should not, have a policy with regard to Nigeria's internal affairs.
But he was one of your negotiators, trying to effect the release of one of your staff.
Well, of course we will be
You
concerned,
cannot
and I will
divorce
certainly...
yourself from the politics of the country you are profiting from.
Krilson's record here is good. In fact, it's better than good. Their support of the communities where they operate is outstanding. And their environmental record is improving year on year. And that's not just here, it's everywhere. And you know that they operate in the toughest parts of the world. Dangerous work in dangerous countries, and they still, rightly, take no shortcuts in their responsibilities to their workforce. It's a damn good company. But what they're not is a government. They're an oil services company whose duty is to their workers and their shareholders. Telling governments how to run their countries is not and should not be on their agenda. It's the governments that dictate to them. That's democracy.
You are defending a statement that you know is a lie. What will you say to me?
What is this? No, tell me now.
This man's a
I
journalist.
don't
and
care who he is. So what is this? I don't understand.
The militants are claiming it was the government's joint task force who killed your husband, but we
So
have
why
no
would these
evidence
people
of
men kill him if only to deny it? What would be the point of that?
Something went wrong, and we don't know what, and we're trying to find out.
Went wrong with what?
The negotiations, it
Well, a
seems.
man in here says there was no problem with the negotiation.
That's right.
This is true.
Yes.
So what are you saying?
Claire, the politics here is such
So
that you...
my husband was released alive?
By Mend. Yes.
Mr. Ijoma is a supporter of men and a critic of
What
the
I am
government, so we can't
reporting,
really...
Mrs. Onwin, and I wrote that article, is what I am being told by people whom I trust for the truth.
That's your opinion, Mr. Ijoma, is not the truth.
So what did happen to my husband?
There are conflicting reports.
What happened is this. The men who took your husband hostage were themselves attacked and killed. And your husband was then taken from them alive.
Why haven't you told me this?
No, we don't know that's true, Claire.
This is what happened.
We don't know that's what happened.
This is what happened, but we don't know why.
So can you find out?
That is why I am here, asking questions.
Why haven't you told me? You said you would help me.
Yeah, and I am.
You said you would do everything you can.
Yes, and I
So
am.
work with him. Can you help us?
We should work together, share our information.
Yes. Do that. There's a man in this photograph. This one, this man here. I need to know who he is. He got my husband into some serious trouble with something, and I don't know what it was.
Can I make a copy of this?
Claire,
No,
it's not a good
no, it's
idea
okay,
to
I
give
don't
the
care.
Says
photograph.
he will help me.
It's okay. It won't be published. Besides, I think we've agreed to share our information.